Affairs, where the briefing is taking place, addressing the
and
media.
is one of the fastest growing economies in the region. India shares close and friendly ties with Benin. Relations have been growing steadily and substantively. There are private sector trade ongoing, capacity building, high-tech courses for Benin, both in the civilian and defense high-tech courses, as well as development assistance program, and this constitutes the basic mainstay of the relationship with Benin. Former President MEA visited India in 2009 and later in October 2015 for the third Africa-India Forum Summit. The current President, Patrick Tolan, visited India in May 2017 to attend the 52nd annual meeting of the African Development Bank, which was hosted by India in Ahmedabad. And President Talin had then had a bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Modi on the sidelines of this meeting. Benin has supported India's candidature to the United Nations and the various international elections to various international bodies. They have also joined the International Solar Alliance. India is the largest trading partner of Benin, with two-way trade touching $803 million, and it has seen a growth of 4.2% over the last year. Previously, the trade was around 703, and it grew by $100 million in 1 year. Benin is also a beneficiary of our duty-free tariff preference scheme, as well as the Cotton Technical Assistance Program. Nearly 100 Indian or Indian-owned companies are operating in Benin in diverse areas like trading, agriculture, travel and tourism, textiles, healthcare, pharmaceuticals, and IT. Since 2010, we have extended 3 bilateral line of credits totaling about $72.6 million for agriculture and the machinery, as well as for upgradation for drinking water schemes to Benin. In addition, 3 LOCs totaling $58.8 million have been extended through the ECOWAS Bank for infrastructure and development, and those projects have been undertaken in the areas for rural electrification and medical supplies. Over the last 20 years, about $3.5 million in grant have also been given to Benin towards as donations for tractors, ambulance, relief materials. India has also, in addition, given a grant assistance of $300,000 to Benin under the India UNDP Development Partnership Fund, which has been set up in the UN Office of South-South Cooperation. And the project that is being undertaken through this grant is promoting youth and women empowerment through agriculture diversification. Honorable Rashtrapati Ji will arrive in Benin in the afternoon of 28 July. Next day, Rashtrapati Ji will have delegation level talks with the President of Benin in Cotonou. As a very special honor extended to India by Benin, Rashtrapati Ji would be addressing the National Assembly of Benin in Porto Novo, and later the President of Benin would be hosting a banquet in honor of Rashtrapati Ji. Rashtrapati Ji will later be meeting members of the Indian community, which comprise of approximately 150 Indian nationals and people of Indian origin, 1,500 Indian nationals and PIOs, and they are mostly engaged in trade and small and medium scale enterprises. So this is the program in Benin. And then the next leg of the visit of Rashtrapati Ji is to the Gambia. Now, Gambia stretches about 450 kilometers along the Gambia River, and it is a very important country on the Atlantic coast. As explained and I mentioned earlier, that this is the first ever visit of a head of state from India to Gambia, and Rashtrapati Ji will arrive in the capital Banjul on 30th of July. India and Gambia enjoy warm and cordial relations. In the recent years, there has been regular interaction between the leadership of both the countries. Our Prime Minister had met the President of Gambia on the margins of Chogam last year in London. President of Gambia, Adama Barrow, is an admirer of Mahatma Gandhi. He has also written an article on what Gandhi means to me for the Gandhi anthology, which is being brought out by the Government of India to mark the 150th year birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. The Foreign Minister of Gambia visited India. He was here in March this year. And if you look at our relationship with Gambia, capacity building and LOC projects are the main pillar of our engagement. India has provided 5 LOCs of a total value of 77.48 million to Gambia. In fact, the National Assembly Complex in the capital Banjul is an iconic building and has been built under a line of credit extended by India. India is also funding a project in Gambia about approximately of 1.2 million for a project for the use of drones and early warning systems for pre and post flood disaster management under the India UNDP fund. As I mentioned, Gambia is about 450 kilometers along the river Gambia, its location. Now, Gambia is one of the countries which is the highest users of India's capacity building programs, both under ITEC as well as ICCR scholarships. In June this year, we had in fact organized a special program for the permanent secretaries and the deputy permanent secretaries of Gambia at Masuri, and we also organized a special training program for the diplomats of Gambia this year. Bilateral trade is significant considering the size of Gambia. In 2018-19, trade was US dollars $201 million, and Gambia is also a beneficiary of our duty-free tariff preference scheme. Rashtrapati ji will have bilateral talks with the President of Gambia on 31st of July. Again, as a very special honor extended to India, Rashtrapati ji will be addressing the National Assembly on 31st July. The President of Gambia will host a banquet in the honor of Rashtrapati ji, again on 31st of July itself. The other important engagement at Banjul will be the inauguration of an exhibition on Mahatma Gandhi and Khadi by Rashtrapati ji on 1st August. Thereafter, Rashtrapati ji will be attending an Indian community reception as well. The last leg of Rashtrapati's visit, this current visit, would be to Gambia, which is a country on the Atlantic Ocean in West Africa, and it is known for its mineral wealth, in particular bauxite. India shares very warm relations with Guinea, and we had in fact an embassy in Conakry till 1998, and we have reopened it very recently, and it's been functioning there for the last few months. Rashtrapati ji will be the first ever head of state to visit Guinea. Though from the Guinea side we have had visits from Guinea, and we were very pleased with the participation of the President of Guinea, Professor Alpha Condé, who had attended the India-Africa Forum Summit in 2015. The President of Guinea also held bilateral meetings with the Prime Minister on the sidelines of G20 in Brazil in November 2017, in Argentina, G20 in Argentina. And we had the Foreign Minister of Guinea, Mohamed Touari. He visited India twice in November 17 to attend the founding conference of the International Solar Alliance. And incidentally, Guinea is the 15th country that deposited the instrument of ratification for the framework agreement on the International Solar Alliance, and with that ISA came into force. The Prime Minister of Guinea, Ibrahima Kassori Fofana, was one of the guests of honor at the 14th CII Exim Conclave on India-Africa Project Partnership, which was held in Delhi in 2019. We have a very robust trade with Guinea. During the last year, total bilateral trade was US dollars 819 million. And we have Indian companies who have investments there, which are largely in mining, health, automobiles, and hotels. India has extended lines of credit to Guinea of amount of $35 million for construction of 2 regional hospitals. The work is currently ongoing on these hospitals. Guinea has also availed of line of credit of about 28 million out of the 500 million line of credit which has been given by India to the ECOWAS Bank of Infrastructure and Development. And these two lines of credit, which of about 28 million, has been used for transmission line project and supply of vehicles. Rashtrapati Ji will arrive in Conakry on the afternoon of 1st August, and his engagement with Guinea will include delegation level talks with the President of Guinea on the forenoon of 2nd August. President of Guinea will host a banquet in honor of Rashtrapati Ji, and Rashtrapati Ji will attend an Indian community reception on 3rd of August. During this three-nation visit of Rashtrapati Ji, we are looking at signing MOUs and agreements with all the three countries, and discussions are currently underway on these. In conclusion, I would say that Rashtrapati Ji's visit to Benin, the Gambia and Guinea is expected to reinvigorate our relations with these countries and give new directions to our relationship with all three of them. Thank you. Thank you, Ramesh.